The Coast Guard has suspended its search for a person seen going into the river in a truck. It happened overnight at the Chalmette Ferry terminal. Now, the ferry is still out of service, and we don't know exactly when that will change. Rachel Hanley shows us how it's already affecting people on both sides of the river.
All day, cars drove up to the Chalmette Ferry terminal, then turned around.
We was on our way to the West Bank. I don't know how we're going to get there now. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what we're going to do now.
Saturday, the St. Bernard Parish Sheriff's Office announced the terminal was closed. Around 2 in the morning, it got reports that someone in a pickup truck had rolled over the terminal and into the river. People who came expecting to take the ferry were shocked when they found out what happened.
It's mind-boggling to me.
Then they had to plan a new route. The ferry is the only way across the river for miles.
It is way quicker than, taking the CCC, than going over that bridge. So we usually do take the ferry instead whenever we're doing the West Bank.
And it was especially a problem for riders like Leon Landroy, who was in the middle of a workday.
I'm on my way to a job across the river here, but now I got to go all the way around to get to Algiers.
He's one of many people who rely on the ferry for their commute. It takes off right next to Chalmette Refining, where hundreds of people work.
We've got a lot of workers that go to the West Bank and come from the West Bank.
Bill Aljaber runs Muro Food Store across the street. Like the other businesses right next to the ferry, he expects that if it stays out of service, he'll feel it.
I'm sure we're going to see a hit in breakfast sales and all of that. And then, later on in the day when they're getting off work and coming back, I'm sure we're going to see a dip in sales for that too.
As for the person seen going into the river, the Coast Guard says overnight workers at the refinery saw them get out of the truck in the water and swim towards the opposite side of the river. The Coast Guard temporarily stopped all river traffic and looked for the person. Saturday afternoon, they suspended the search.
I just hope they're safe.
No matter the inconvenience of the ferry being out, that person was top of everyone's mind Saturday.
My heart goes out to him. I hope, for him and his family, I hope they're okay.
As of now, the sheriff hasn't said how long the ferry could be closed. In Chalmette, Rachel Hanley, WWL, Louisiana.
And the Coast Guard told us there is a company working to get that truck out of the river. Last we heard, it had not yet been recovered.